What up? Nice. Hey, random girl. I'm doing good. How are you? Happy Sunday. How you doing? How you doing? Just playing with my crystals. I think they want to move. Happy Sunday. Yes. And a happy Sunday it is. It was really, really nice outside. It was like 92 something degrees. Thank you. Can you see what it is? Can you see what they are from here? It's the Notorious B.I.G. and Tupac Shakur. Yeah. This lady sent them to me, and they're really, really cute. Hey, Empress. How are you? Sending cues through email. Okay, and so you don't want me to say them out loud? Let me know, Empress, because you know I got you if that's the case. Vintage, yeah. They're really cool. And when I saw them, like, I like how she did the colorful, and she put the crowns on their heads. Like, it was really, really unique. Can't top the Kings, man. Best of all time, right? The boats and the goats. I guess they are both goats. Now, can there be more than one goat though? Greatest of all time? Two greatest of all time? Because if they're great, well, I guess they're greatest of all time in different times. Here I go. getting into the timeless bubble of creation, because I mean, of all time, if you're the greatest of all time, then there can only be one goat, you know. Anyway, you know how I do. You know how I do. But you're relatively new, so maybe you don't know how I do. Anyway, that's how I do. Yeah, there can be more than one. Okay, more than one goat. Could you explain what a dark angel is? You said I had one in another reading. Okay, I think I remember that. I don't remember the exact reading, but I think I remember saying something like that. Okay, so a dark angel can be, and try not to be off put by this, because you know we're all made up of both light and dark. There are some people who like to embrace their dark side more, and there's some people who like to embrace their light side more, but when it comes down to it, we have both. Okay, and so a dark angel, for lack of better words. Oh no, I'm buffering. Oh no, that's not good. Hang on, let me check my internet connection. Okay, my connection is good. Let's see, if it's still buffering, just try to go out of the room and then come back in, and then run the video back. If you if you if you miss what I say. Okay. But a dark angel is how it's been presented to me, is basically good. Is basically like a demon guardian. Okay. And again, don't try not to be off put by that, because they're, hey Navasha, hi, long time no see. Any word from okay, I will get to your questions just a moment. So it's like a demon guardian. Okay, it's like a guardian and a guide of your shadow self. Okay, I don't know if you do or have done shadow work, a random girl, but it's something that we all kind of have to do at some point. Okay, but a dark angel can guide you towards what to do for shadow work and can help you in shadow work. Okay, like I guess she's not that I've heard her being identified or categorized as a dark angel, but what's her name? The goddess Kali, she could be considered a dark angel, okay, because she's like the goddess of destruction, and she destroys in order to rebuild, in order to help you to rebuild your world, or to help whatever community or family she's supporting and is calling on her, can help them to rebuild as well. Okay. Let me know how that feels, because we both have light and dark, and it's important for us to use both of those. I know there was a point in my life where I only wanted to use light, and I only wanted to be light and love, and that's good and everything, but like we need both. Okay. Are they actually demonic? It depends on who it is, and it depends on how you express. If you're a person that leans more towards the dark side, and if you embrace your dark side more, they can be demonic, but that's okay, because that's what you're comfortable with. But for like those who lean towards the light, or those who are in balance with their light and dark, they're not like demonic. It's just very dark, and sometimes it can be uncomfortable. Right? Darkness is how you pivot. That's a really good way to put that, Empress. And okay, so we're doing a Vaisha first. Let me open up my email so that I can see, so that it comes up, because usually if my email is not open, it just won't come up. It won't pop up on the, what's called, on the notifications. Okay. Navasha. Let's see. Any word from ancestors? Any word from Juan Talib, my friend that passed on? What is my favorite Charles? Okay, let's see. Navasha, Spirit, Navasha. Excuse me. Currently doing shadow work. It's rough. Yeah, it can be. It can be very uncomfortable. For Novation, let's get this little thing here so I can focus the energy. There we go. Okay. For Novation. Spirit, words, ancestors, come in for Novation. What will you have Novation know? What will you have Novation know? This is one card that came out. Okay, King of Cups. So what the healing that you have been doing and the healing that is left to do, that has to do with I'm seeing that has to do with your emotions and has to do with your heart chakra. I'm seeing abiding by the rules of your heart is what leads you in the right direction. Okay. I'm seeing taking the emotional high road is what gets you to make this decision that you've been trying to make, and I'm seeing what leads you through the desert that you've been going through. Okay. Oh my goodness, got the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so ancestors is looking like are really pushing you to focus on how much you have healed in the past emotionally, and also how you can take that healing to try something new in the future, and how you can take that healing to direct your path in a different direction. Okay, what they're asking, what is closest to your heart? What big choices have you been making with your heart, and what big choices do you need to make emotionally? Okay, it looks like there's this idea that you have, or this decision or choice that you need to make, that you've been trying to think about it, think about it, but there is some heart work that needs to be put into it as well. Okay, let me know how it feels. Quantalib, come in. Quantalib, do you have anything to say to Novation? Do you have any message for Novation? Oh my goodness, that is such a, oh wait, hang on. That's a gentle spirit. That is such a beautiful energy. It's too many cards. For Novation. Quantalib, come in. Quantalib. Is this a he? It feels like it's a he. Let me know if it's not, because if it's not physically a he, the soul is definitely a he. He's saying, have you forgotten how to play? And don't forget how to play. Don't forget your playful nature. Don't forget to have fun, even in the midst of chaos, even in the midst of worry, even in the midst of challenges. Don't forget to play. All right. Playing is what makes you yourself. Playing is what keeps you you. Okay. And if you fell off, or if you feel like you've fallen off of playing, I'm seeing the energy and the symbol of laser tag. Okay, take it how it resonates, but it's looking like there's this one specific thing that he knows that you like to do, and it's like I'm seeing the word feisty, this feisty kind of dangerous, exciting thing that you like to do. He's reminding you to go back to that. Okay, especially if you haven't done this thing in a long time. Right? Let me know how it feels. What is Novatia's fate with Charles, Spirit? What is Novatia's fate with Charles? There's too many cards. What is Novatia's fate with Charles, Spirit? What will you have Novatia now? Charles. What is her fate with Charles? 10 of Cups. Was this the twin? I remember you talking about Charles before, but like, is this a twin? But you've got the Harmony card here, right? And so no matter what ups and downs, it hasn't been a roller coaster here recently. No matter what ups and downs the two of you have been going through, it always will end in harmony. Even if there are downs, you'll always go back up to harmony. Okay, there it is. That's the confirmation. The Three of Swords, even through heartbreak and heartache, even through isolation and holding back from one another, this is something that might always happen to a certain degree between the two of you, but you always end up back here in harmony. Okay, you know how it feels. No fluffy bunnies. No fluffy bunnies. If it was over, you know it would be over. But there's it's less than over. Okay, there's way more to your connection. Oh, he is the twin. Okay, good. Yeah, and that's that twin flame energy. Those ups and downs. That emotional roller coaster. Like, I hate you so much. All right, I love you. I love you, but I hate you. I know it's so natural, but I love you. It always ends up back in love, even when it's like, you know what? I love you, so shut up. Like, anyway, you know how it is. Girl, right? You know too, Empress. Man, we all twins up in here, okay? So, man, it is the roller coaster. Okay, now, random girl, you said people are so funny. I don't know. Sometimes I try too hard, but I don't know. Sometimes I get it right on the head. Anyway, okay, let's see. And next is the stupid irrational fear. Hang on, let me. And you, okay, you're JM. Okay, 4 random girl spirit. Random girl is a stupid irrational fear that's in my head that I've been thinking about and manifesting reality in the future. So I can say, nope, I don't need more details. leave it just like that. That's the best way, and it's like, okay, so let's just get the energy. Okay, random girl spirit. Is this in her words, is the stupid irrational fear that's in her head that she's been thinking about going to manifest into reality in the future, spirit? Is this irrational fear going to manifest into reality in the future? Shuffle. Let's see what comes out. Is this irrational fear for a random girl going to manifest in the future? Is this irrational fear? This is deception and betrayal. There are 2 sides to this card right now. Okay. A lot of it has to do with manifestation and intentional manifestation. Okay. Usually the fears in our heads are there to teach us something. Okay. And so with the betrayal bit is you betraying yourself by continuing to perpetuate this thought and by continuing to put energy into that thought. Okay, that's one side of the card. The other side of the card is deception. Okay, so you betraying yourself, and then deception is the actual fear. Does that make sense? Okay, so hang on. There's something more on the bottom of the deck. The Knight of Cups, right? So that's the trust card. That depends on where you're putting your emotions and what you're putting your energy into. What kind of emotional message are you sending to yourself? Now, is this fear something that you can reframe? Okay, because you with the 7 of Swords, that's you can always reframe a deception, a self-deception. You can always turn that around and turn it into the complete opposite. Okay. Is it something that you can reframe? Right. This has to do with your perception. That's it. That's how we manifest. Okay. We manifest with our minds and with our thoughts and with the energy that we're putting into our thoughts. Okay. So it's almost like there's no answer here. But the answer is, how are you framing this? Are you fear, the fear, the fear, the fear, or are you the fear, but I could turn that around? Does that make sense? I know that's kind of like, okay. It doesn't necessarily matter what the thought is or what the actual fear is. It just matters what you're putting into it. Okay. If you are, this is one of those yes and no's. If you are putting, if you are focusing on the fear and putting your energy towards the fear of it, yes, it will manifest. If you are recognizing the fear for what it is and setting another intention, setting the opposite intention, then it won't manifest. Okay, I'm going to pull another card for you because I want to clarify and see what other kind of energy we've got here. Okay, can we clarify this Seven of Swords spirit? Will this manifest? Will this manifest? This fear for a random girl. Will this fear manifest? The truth hurts. Get over it. Okay. So, what is the truth? Is this fear like actually true? Has it actually already happened? Have you already observed it? Or is it just something that's in your mind that's just going around and around and around? Okay. Whatever the truth is, deal with it and get over it. Okay. But far off into the future, this is something, again, and this is a little bit of a warning. This is something that could happen far off into the future if you are not telling yourself the truth, if you're not being honest with yourself. And this is an honesty card as well. Okay. Let me know how it feels, random girl. Let's see here. Who came in the room? Hey, Jupiter. Hey, BB. What's up, y'all? Yes. Yeah, makes sense. Something involving my past. Okay. Don't put your energy into it. I know it's easier said than done, but but for let's see. Through PayPal. It's an email. Okay. You just sent through. Yeah, that's okay. But Empress, let me know. Do you not want me to read the questions out loud? Because if you don't, then I got you. But if you're like, no, all right, it's okay. Then I will. Here, let me look at your email. And Jupiter, let me refresh because you said you're on the PayPal too. Okay. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me, Cassie. I had tacos for dinner, so I'm a little, what is it? Heartburny. Okay. Let me know, Empress B. Let me know what you want me to do. Okay. I'll just start shuffling for you. I was trying to do the fast. Anyway. Happy Sunday. Okay, for Empress B. What did you say? Oh, I was asking, do you not want me to read the questions out loud? Okay. Yes or no? Questions out loud? If you don't, then I will do that. Or I will not do that. Loves tacos. I know, right? The first two, no, please. Got you. Okay. The first two. Okay. Yes. It looks like it might be a little, I'm seeing it might be a little shifty at first, because there's going to be a shift between before it started and then the results. But it looks like it will work, and it will make it easier on you. Okay. Oh, good. Three of Cups. So a celebration. Yeah. Yes, it will work. Okay, and it will help. Okay. Okay, we're gonna. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. All right. For the second question, not the hey Jim, not exactly the same as it was. Okay, and also not that quickly. All right, but momentum will be gained. Okay, and so it will happen. It will definitely happen, but not as fast as you're hoping for it to happen, and not it's not going to end up looking the exact same way that it used to look. Okay, and you might even be surprised. There might be something that you enjoy about the new direction that it's going. You get me? Okay. um Physically giving me anxiety. Yeah, yeah. I know how that can be. I mean, I've heard about how that can affect, you know, like even the mental state. Okay, so for Empress. Let's see here. I said, let's see here. Chris went to Miami. I just enjoy Miami spirit. What will you have? Just well, how did Chris enjoy Miami? How did Chris enjoy Miami? Chris Leo. How did he enjoy? Excuse me, Miami. How did Chris enjoy Miami spirit? For Empress B. I'm hearing I had a hard time coping, and it's looking like this is something that he didn't really talk about with anybody else, but like he had a hard time coping with something while he was there. And there are two cards that came out. Too many. Okay. Chris, you said only one card for that one. Okay. All right. How did Chris enjoy Miami spirit? It seems like there was interesting. And even the energy that's coming through is a little like like that fake smile energy where it's like, yeah, I had fun. Like, okay. Like, but okay, let's see what card comes out, right? For Chris. Chris the Leo, how did he enjoy Miami? How did he enjoy Miami spirit? How did he enjoy Miami? Okay. The Five of Rings. That kind of makes sense. Okay, with the Magician card on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so uh it didn't turn out the way that he wanted it to. It's looking like if he went with somebody, or if he was like connecting with somebody or meeting up with a group of people, or even if this was like for work, he didn't feel like he was included. And so that kind of put a damper on the whole trip, because he was like, there were parts of it that he had fun with. That night of drinks was fun. Like, when we went to that bar or that club or whatever, that was fun. But the connection he was trying to make, and don't think of this isn't like intimate or romantic, but like the connections that he was trying to make, he didn't get that. And it's looking like he felt like he had put in a lot of work so that those connections would work, and so that he would have a better time than he did. But it looks like it was kind of I'm seeing like a fail. Like it just didn't turn out the way that he wanted it to. Right? But most of it was cool and fun. Hey, Playboy Bunny. Hey, Martin, what's up, y'all? Let's see. What is the? Oh yeah, you're on the email. Chris's energy towards Empress B. Chris's energy towards Empress B. Spirit. Chris's energy towards the Leos. Energy towards Empress B. Chris's energy towards Empress B. Spirit. What do we have? No. Two of Cups. I'm hearing, where's my best friend? Okay. Also got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. He's been feeling like his intuition towards you and about you is getting stronger. He's been having gosh, once again, and this is gonna keep happening for him, of course, but he's been having like premonitions. Like I'm seeing he's been having premonitions of synchronicities. Okay. So like he'll think about you or about your name or about your birthday or about something, and then he'll like see that, or he'll hear your name or something like that. He's been drawn closer towards your energy. Okay. Also got the Temperance card. He feels like the two of y'all are integrating. I'm hearing, I can't wait to make this stable. I'm seeing, I can't wait to make this solidified. I can't wait to see how this folds out physically. And you see like the hella suspect kind of look. Okay. Not hella suspect of you, but hella suspect of why do I feel like this? 31 on the clock. Like, and you saw the intensity of the feeling. Why do I feel like this? It's because y'all's yeah. There you are on the bottom of the deck, right? Y'all's energy is, I mean, this is the integration card. Y'all's energy is flowing in and out of each other. And he's starting to feel it. And you probably starting to feel it too. I mean, you're feeling it clearly. If he's feeling it, then you're definitely feeling it. Okay, so just know that how these little pulses of energy and these waves of energy that are washing over you, just know he's feeling the exact same way. Okay, the two of you integrating. He's aware of it. He is very aware of it. Message about abundance. Message about abundance, Spirit, for Empress B. What message do you have for her about abundance? About abundance. 7 of Rings. It takes a while to cultivate this. Okay, what have you been doing? What have you been putting in? What work have you been putting in? Okay, the work that you're putting in, this is not in vain. It's really not in vain, especially since there's this underlying energy of you being emotionally stable about this, emotionally emotionally mastered about this. Okay, whatever it is that you've been focusing on in your career in order to create abundance, that's where a lot of this is going to come from. A lot of your abundance is going to come from this idea that you are cultivating and this work that you are cultivating. I'm seeing that you've been cultivating over and over and over again. Okay. This is something that doesn't happen immediately. Okay. Can we clarify? The 7 of Rings, Spirit? Okay, and then we've got this, you see how her finger is pointing, or their finger is pointing to the heavens, right? This is something that takes divine order, okay? There's a divine order for everything, of course, but this is also in divine timing, this abundance that happens. It looks like there's a few different areas that this abundance is coming from, your work, and also like I'm seeing the net. Okay, wow, no fluffy bunnies. I'm seeing that net of blessings and that unexpected net of blessings, but it only cracks at the right time, not before, not after. And it's not even something that needs to really be focused on. Okay, this net of blessings, okay, far off into the future, has to do with your career, and the random abundance that you're looking for, it has to do with you waiting for it. That's not anything that you can control. Okay, a couple different avenues this is coming from. Okay. Let me know how it feels. I know, right? It's just like, what? Where is it coming from? It's coming from a few different places. Let's see. Hey, Ashley. Hey. Let's see, who is next? This is Jupiter. Where is your question? It looks like either you or YouTube deleted it. Let's see. Because I know sometimes you put the excuse me. Sorry, I probably should have had some Tums before I turned my camera on. I don't know what I was thinking. But I'll go grab some right now. Okay. Staying in insight. Okay. Let me know, Jupiter. Let me know if this is the only, if you want all three cards for this question. State or staying in North Carolina? Is she leaving the state or staying in North Carolina? Would I want to believe the state and where to? Okay. 2 for the first, 1 for the last. Okay. And where to? Okay, gotcha. All right. You're welcome, Empress. Let's see. All right, Spirit, for Jupiter. Will she be leaving the state of North Carolina? Will she be leaving the state of North Carolina? Jupiter. Jupiter end up leaving the state of North Carolina. She end up leaving North Carolina. Okay. The 10 of Wands and the Hanged Man on the bottom of the deck. Okay, there's a little bit of a story here. All right, the Hanged Man. Have you decided what work are you putting in to decide whether or not you want to leave the state? The question is, are you going to leave the state? Are you going to leave? And this ancestor came in like really, really heavy. Let's see what else. Okay, here's your synchronicity. 10-10 synchronicity, right? And the 10 of swords. Have you been, and these are rhetorical questions, there's a lot of energy here. Have you been making any kind of plans? Have you been making plans to either leave or plans to stay? Okay, it's looking like your thought process. I'm seeing in the next 2 to 3 weeks, your thought process about where you're at and where you're going is going to change. And this might have something to do with the Mercury retrograde that we're going through right now. But your ancestors are asking, what kind of work are you putting in? Are you willing to put in more work in order to make this decision? Okay, here we got the star on the bottom of the deck. Right, so it's looking like I'm seeing rest where you are right now. Okay, let's see what this was. And remember that, y'all, where we are at in the universe. I know everybody's like, oh my God, Mikaela, you're always saying this because it's true. Because it's true. Where we are at in the universe, the energy is shifting rapidly. It's shifting so fast and it's shifting so easily. Okay, can we clarify this 10 of Wands and 10 of Swords, Spirit? Celebrate the chaos. All right, and I know it's like, okay, and go. All right, so it looks like where you're at right now, you're supposed to be where you're at right now. There is going to be an opportunity for you to leave later. It looks like there's still something that you need to learn. I'm seeing some kind of metaphysical integration that needs to happen. Okay, and so the where to is very valid. All right, where will Jupiter be going? Where will Jupiter be going once she leaves North Carolina? Okay. Whoa. Again, this is it. This is you creating this situation. The high priestess using your intuition. Excuse me. Go to a place that doesn't bring you anxiety. Okay, and this looks like this is might be either a brand new place, or this is a place that you've been before where you were comfortable. All right. Seven of Swords. Don't get, thank you, Spirit, that was perfect. Don't get into the thought process or the thought pattern of I need to go backwards. Okay, that'll be a deception. That this was so necessary because we had both of the answers before. We had either somewhere you've been before, somewhere new. This looks like this is somewhere new. Okay. uh yeah, somewhere that won't bring you anxiety, somewhere that's going to make you feel comfortable. And so there's some research that you need to be doing on places and on states. Okay, because after you learn this lesson, there's going to be like this snap. And I know that I remember your email. I know that you are kind of like, I have snapped, like, I know that you were already at your wit's end. Okay, when you are truly at your wit's end, you will be crossing that state line. Does that make sense? So you're going to be going. Okay, it'll be at the time. Doing the map work now. You got it, girl. You got this. Okay. You got this. Hey, Anna, got this. Hey, Ashley, got this. Okay. We got Jim. Somebody PayPal. Okay, two questions through cards for question. And she got the job. Wow! Yes, I knew you would. We all knew you would. No, that was like always. That's always been your job, right? It's always been. Anyway, in my heart, it had always been your job. Okay. But I'm glad to get the good news. Okay, what can Spirit tell me best? Tell me to best prepare for me to move forward in the job. Start date scheduled for June 14th. That's in like a week. Okay. Okay, all right. Let's see. Question one first. All right, Spirit, what will you have Jim know? We got a secret traveler that wants to come out. Okay. One secret traveler, two tarot miracles for this question. All right, Spirit, what will you have Jim know about what the best way to prepare for her to move forward successfully in this job, this new job, this new position? What will you have Jim know? Can you tell her to best prepare for her to move forward successfully? Spirit. Just one more shuffle here. For Jim, for her to best prepare for this new job, for this new position. Okay, Jim. Grounding. Very good. Go deep, explore your roots. This is like very, very, very good news. Because I automatically saw you connecting with in the way that you connecting with your roots of this job, either connecting with the person who is taking your position, your old position, or going back to how things used to be when you first started there, 4411 on the clock. Okay, how things used to be when you first started there. That's something that is going to help out a whole lot. I'm seeing the looking at the groundwork that has already been laid, that has led up to this spot. Okay, and see how discover how things have changed, and discover what other changes you can make. Okay, I'm seeing getting input from those at that base level, from very good, from those that are in your old positions. Okay. Also got the Ace of Swords that came out. So there's going to be some brainstorming that you need to be doing, not just with yourself, but also with other colleagues, with those on your level, of course. This has to do also with implementing changes and implementing new changes. I'm seeing the file work. How can we make this file work successful? How can we change this system? Okay, there's a lot of change that's happening here. All right. How else can Jim best prepare? Best prepare for this new role at work. That's too many cards. How else can Jim prepare? How else can Jim prepare for this role at work? I just got an intense energy in my left ear. Okay, so the left side being the feminine side and the receptive side. Make sure you are listening. And you're already good at that. It's not a problem, but make sure you're really listening and really hearing. I'm seeing the grievances and really hearing the coworkers and the people that you work with, the people that you work for, because it's looking like there are going to be a lot of different opinions that will go, not like you should do it this way, but there are a lot of different opinions that could change the course of the work that you're doing. And you have to decide which one is the best for the whole company. I'm hearing for the whole family, because when you work for a company, as long as you have, that is your family, that is your second family. Okay, what else will you have Jim know, Spirit? What else will you have Jim know about preparing for this new position? Okay, the Hermit. What I'm hearing, what matters to you? You have an opportunity to really, wow. Sorry, I have to pick the nail because this is getting a little bit intense. You have the opportunity to put yourself into this job, to put a lot of your ideas into this job. I'm seeing discernment as well. The discernment of like literally the discernment of the light and the dark. Who can I trust? What about this work? Okay, I'm starting to see there's something that you're going to come upon in the actual workload that you have. I'm seeing a discrepancy, and this has nothing to do with you. This has to do with either who was in the position before or somebody else that they were working with. Okay, it's looking like some kind of discrepancy, and you're going to need to voice this, and you're going to need to figure out exactly how to re-implement this into the work now. Okay, because this is something that could like really cause a lot of trouble, and you don't want to be the one who is in trouble for it. So this is something you are going to need to figure out either how to fix or how to change. Hopefully it doesn't have to be something that you hide, but this is this is probably going to be your very first big, like, sorry if that's a trigger for anybody, but that's like, it's going to be the first big, like, mind-blowing part of this job. Okay, this is something that you will absolutely get through, okay, because you will figure it out, right? But just know that this is not, it's not you, right? And it's looking like this is like a preamble to the kind of work that you're going to have to do in this position. I'm seeing damage control. And if you're already used to damage control at your job, okay, but it looks like this is like a different degree of damage control that you're going to have to be doing internally and externally. Like it's almost like you're the medium here somehow. Everybody's position has a medium work has a mediumship, you know, according to the job, in the energy of the job. But it looks like you're middleman for a lot of things, like a lot of paperwork or a lot of communication flows through you, and it's just looking like the last person, not that they weren't doing a good job, but there were just communications were muddled, and I'm seeing like stuffed under the file drawer and stuff like that. Okay, those are energies, so take it how it resonates. So just one more card here. Can we clarify this reading for Jen? Clarify this reading for Jen. Let's see. All right, hella soon. And I heard changes hella soon. We got the twin flame card on the bottom of the deck. This doesn't have to do with love, but this has to do with something that is meant to be, something that is absolutely stabilized. Okay, so not just you being in the position is meant to be, but the work that is going to manifest hella soon, the work that's going to manifest hella soon. And I'm seeing the work that comes between you and coworkers that manifests soon. That is something that is going to be stable. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like seeing the energy, and it's like, how do I put this into words? But how you react and interact with coworkers right now, or when you start the position, in like the first couple of months of the position, that's going to set the tone. Thank you, Spirit. I was like, how do I say this? That's going to set the tone for your experience in this whole in this position, your whole experience in this position. Whew. All right, we did it. We did it. Okay. Let me know how it feels. I was struggling with that one a little bit. Let's see. Has always been your job. Yes, absolutely. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. I'm gonna keep on going with Jim. Let's see. Did I say hi to everybody? Hey, Plupa Bunny. Okay, I said hi to everybody. Hey, Anna. Okay. Let's see. General message from Spirit that will resonate with her. Please, Spirit. There's a not that one. There's a numerology card that wants to come out. Okay. What will you have Jim know? A message that will resonate with her. A message that will resonate with Jim. Something that she needs to know. Okay. And we've got ancestor energy coming through. Spirit, what will you have her know? Ancestor. A message that will resonate with Jim. Excuse me. A message that will deeply resonate with Jim. Spirit, what will you have Jim know? Okay. Physical activity. I'm seeing move around and let's get moving, and also to forgive yourself for the lack of movement. It does look like it's like, yeah, physical movement and like, you know, exercise and stuff like that, but it's more than that. I'm seeing let's get physical. Okay. And I'm also seeing the physical activity of putting an idea down, whatever it is that you have not been doing, whatever it is that you have not picked up in a while. You might want to pick that up. I'm seeing writing. I know that you're a writer. I'm seeing writing, and I'm also seeing whatever muscle you have not been working is kind of calling out to you, because the energy that I'm seeing, or the vision that I'm seeing, is you lifting weights. If it is weights, okay, great, but like it looks like it's more than that. It looks like a muscle that needs to be used again because it hasn't been used in a while. Okay, I got the Four of Cups. That has to do with you missing out on opportunities to put your energy into this thing. Okay. Okay, and that's why the forgiveness card is out. So forgive yourself for not picking up this work and for not taking care of whatever this is. Okay, forgive yourself, because it looks like even I'm seeing like you coming home and then looking at the thing and then like, okay, I'll take care of it tomorrow, and then waking up, going to work, coming home again, and then doing the same thing. Okay, so forgive yourself for not putting that work in and for not putting that emotion in, but it's time to reopen that outlet because it's necessary now. I'm seeing also it's necessary now that you're in this new position. It's that grounding, once again, that it's something that's going to help ground you. Okay. I see, what else? What do you have, Jim? No. Okay, be aware of your cycles when it comes to this physical activity that you need to pick up again. Be aware of and even observe how your cycles have been, how you either pick it up and then leave it off. What is happening in your life when you step away from that activity, and how do you feel when you pick it back up? Okay. Don't push yourself too hard. Do a little bit at a time. If it is writing, write one sentence and go to bed. Okay. or a paragraph or a page and go to bed. Just don't stress yourself out over it. It should be releasing. It should be refreshing for you. Okay. Let me know how. Oh, thank you, Jim. Yes. I love that. Thank you. Let me know how it feels. Let me know. Hang on, y'all. I need to get some water. Hi. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. That was Jen. Hey, hey, hey. What's next? Is this Anna G? Anna G. I saw you on the PP. Oh man, that didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. I saw you on the PP. Anyway, I saw you on the PP. Oh man, yes, I have my moments. It happens. Okay. Anna G. Anna G. G. Anna G. Anna G. G. Anna G. Anna G. Okay. Excuse me. Tacos was good. Let me tell you what I did. I made it with made it with tofu. I've been doing this flexitarian thing. Sometimes I just don't feel like eating meat. Anyway, I made it with tofu and I put it in these little lettuce wrap things. Oh my god, it was so good with some guacamole and sour cream. Oh, it was so good. Okay. That's enough about my yummy dinner. Anna Garcia. Anna Spirit. What is Christopher? His life between us. What's Christopher's life between Anna? How are you feeling towards Anna today? What's the spirit on Anna today? What spirit will we have on her now? Excuse me. What does Christopher want for his life between him and Anna? What does Christopher want for his life between him and Anna? What does Christopher want for his life between him and Anna? Knight of Wands. Yeah. Oh, well, that's a part of it. He wants that passion. I mean, the sexual energy is kind of there, and that's absolutely something that he wants, but he wants invigorating passion. He wants every single day to be like, I'm seeing he wants every day to be intense, but not intense like running from the cops intense, but like I want something that will lift me up and that will wake me up and that will keep me focused and keep me sharp. Okay. Wheel of Fortune. Also, he wants the two of you, and this is of course, it's underlying energy, and it's also energy that's coming from his higher self. And so it might not be very conscious right now, but sorry, it's bug season. It's a mosquito. Um, he's not conscious of this right now, but he wants the two of you to get through your cycles. He wants let's end this cycle so that we can start something new. And he wants to get through his own cycles. He wants you to help him get through those cycles, and so that I'm seeing so that he can be a better person. Okay. And I want to be able to help her get through her cycles too. Oh man, that is so barf worthy. It's good though. You already know that. But like he wants both of you to help each other become better people. Okay. That's really sweet. It's really, really sweet. Um, how is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? How is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? Oh, that was two cards. How is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? How is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? How is Christopher feeling towards Anna today? Anna. Christopher feeling towards Anna today? Seven of Cups. He's feeling like it's looking like it's having a hard time, and this is something that he's been through before, but he's feeling like he's having a hard time expressing his true self. Okay, there there's some there's some emotion, and you see how the energy kind of like just calmed down and chilled out. There's some emotion that he wants to express, and it's like I don't know how to express this. He hasn't expressed something like this before, and it's looking like he's like picking and choosing his words, right? But how he's feeling about you today is, I want to show her who I am. Like I want to show her this part of myself that I don't usually show people. But how do I do that? Okay, and his intuition is kind of helping him with that, but he's still trying to figure it out. What does What does Christopher want to hear from Anna today? What does Christopher want to hear from Anna today? Spirit, will you have her know? What does Christopher want to hear? Excuse me, from Anna today? That things will get easier, and that's a very simple thing. And I'm hearing that ooh child, things are gonna get easier. All right, he wants you to like. I'm seeing that encouragement again. Tell me that things will get easier. Tell me that these waters will calm down. Okay, that's something that's going to help him to make a decision. This decision doesn't really look like it has very much to do with you. It looks like it could affect you in the future, whatever this decision is. But he wants you to tell him like, calm down and relax. Everything's going to get easier. Okay. Let me know how it feels. And you still have 3 questions. Am I buffering? Is that why everybody's gone? Is anybody in the room? It's like there's like 0 people in the room. You guys are gonna have to let me know. Y'all gonna have to let me know. Ooh. Internet connection is good. Okay. Well, let's see. We will get into actually, Anna, you still have here. Let me put it down just in case, because I know sometimes uh you come back. Hang on a second. Okay. Okay. 4, 3. Wait a second. Ashley. Should be. Okay. All right. For Ashley. Why did Eric back up again? Tell me something from my Acacia records that can help me move forward with my career. Always frustrated with the past. This year, what do you have? Okay, why did Eric back up again? Why did Eric back up again? 5 of rings with the 7 of cups on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is looking like this is a personal problem. Okay, this has nothing to do with you. He's having his own self doubts and like I'm seeing, am I doing too much here? Like let me back away because it feels like I am not as worthy as I thought I was. Okay, like and it's almost like this might have something to do with Mercury retrograde energy, but it's almost like he's going back to his old thought patterns, and you can actually help him with that. Go to Twin Flames 1111 because she talks about helping your masculine or your counterpart out with that. But it's looking like he's just gone back to old thought patterns. This doesn't have anything to do with you. And he's also having trouble with expressing his emotions. Right? He's slowly but surely learning, but it's like he's leaving. It's like he's leaving himself out in the cold. With the 5 of rings. All right, so that doesn't look like it has anything to do with you. Okay, something from her Akashic records for Ashley. What will you have Ashley know about her Akashic records? Something from her Akashic records that she needs to know. Spirit, Ashley, something from her Akashic records. Okay, 7 of rings. Very good. At this period in your life, you are supposed to be taking your time with cultivating the work. There it is, cultivating your work and your career. At this point, it's going to take some patience. It's not going to be anything that automatically takes off. I'm saying July of next year, especially because kudos, Ashley, because you're like right on track with your Akashic records. But by July of next year, you're going to see a very big shift in your career. But this is whatever changes you've made and whatever ideas you've had and whatever you've been trying to implement into your life, implement into your career. It's going to take a while for it to cultivate. It's going to take a while for it to grow. Okay. Don't think that it's not going to grow. Don't fall under the illusion that this isn't going to work, especially if you've put your heart into it, right? Whatever you're putting your heart into and you're actually putting the work into, just expect it to grow slowly and come more into fruition by next year. Okay. You are right on track. They wanted me to say that again, like you are right on track, like with your Akashic records, with the part of the plan. Okay, because there's a plan and then there's the stuff that we create with our free will, right? Okay. Advice from Spirit with her path. Spirit, what advice do you have for the ethereal Ashley? What advice do you have for ethereal Ashley for her path? Spirit, what advice do you have for ethereal Ashley? Let go of any expectations that you have. I'm saying physical expectations that you have. All right. There are things that are absolute. And then once again, you got the moon on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So there are absolutely things that are going to be changing and things that are going to be manifesting in your life. But it looks like there's something in particular And this, I don't know, maybe this is money, or maybe this is like just something like physical that you can touch. There is something physical in your world that you need to like release. Interesting. And this might be something that you need to release either like through a full moon ritual, or you need see, there's a synchronicity. You've got two full moons right there. Okay. So letting go of expectations surrounding this physical thing. Okay. Let me know how it feels. And that's something that'll bring stability, letting go of the physical expectation. Okay. Don't, again, don't fall under the illusion that it has to be this certain way, or it can only happen and manifest this certain way. Okay, or I have to keep this because sentimental value. Okay, let me know how it feels. Thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome. Okay. Yes, I think I heard you play, but Bunny, I heard that little thing that this is the first time I've ever had a touchscreen laptop. And so I just love touching it. And then it's like I forget that my hand's here. Okay. Hobby Hottie seems to be getting a little more comfortable with saying hi and bye to each other. Good. What's he feeling about me currently? All three cards, please. Okay, awesome. Okay, 4. Playboy Bunny Spirit. Bunny. Hottie. Our dog Hottie seems to be getting a little more comfortable with saying hi and bye to each other. What is he feeling about Playboy Bunny currently? Hottie feeling about Playboy Bunny? How you feeling about Playboy Bunny? Okay. Happens. Okay. The Empress. I'm seeing the paradigm of unconditional love. This is not what he would call it, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna treat her the way that I would want to be treated. Okay, as a person, I'm seeing as a human. And then I'm seeing like the underlying energy of, okay, and as a woman too, but I want to make sure that I keep this as surface as I can right now. Okay. And so and I'm also seeing the creativity energy. All right. So he's thinking about creating a bond. Okay. How do I create a bond after what I have been through? This is way too many cards. It's 4 cards. I thought it was 2. Okay. But creating a bond after everything that he's been through in past relationships. Okay. Okay. So he's trying to figure out how to do that. Right. 8 of Cups. You actually have been making a bit of an impact on him. I'm saying, am I ready to date again? I'm saying this, I might be ready to date again. And there's like a hesitation, like, how that feels when it's like this, oh my gosh, like, are you serious? I don't know about this. I don't know for sure, but it feels like something is happening to me. That's what's happening to him. Okay, very good. On the bottom of the deck, the stuck between a rock and a hard place, stuck trying to make a decision about you. Okay, and then the split is the 10 of Cups. Okay, so it's almost like a split decision. Do I do I engage? Do I engage in this and possibly find some harmony, or do I like just completely stop and go back to my old wounds and feel comfortable in my old wounds? Okay. All right, but we got the 8 of Cups, and so you've been helping him to, and it's almost like he doesn't know this, but you've been helping him to get away from those old wounds. You've been helping him to heal those old wounds and to step away from that emotional state that he used to be in. Okay, how else is Javi feeling about Playboy Bunny? How else is Javi the hottie feeling about Playboy Bunny right now, Spirit? Let's see, 9 of Wands. Okay, that's the exhaustion card. right? And the exhaustion card is strength and determination. And no matter how he's like fighting himself, strength and determination, no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard you have to work, you keep working, keep working, keep working at it. You work until the wheels fall off. That's how he's feeling about relationships, period. Okay. And I'm seeing like this apprehensive energy, like, and this is where we come into him beating up on himself. He's like, I really, really, really like want to connect and reach out, but no, remember how that person hurt you? Like, isn't Playboy Bunny gonna hurt you like this? You know? And you know what I mean by that. It's not about you. It's about his wounds. Okay. And I know you're like, well, how's he feeling about me? But this is how he's feeling about you. He's feeling like he's fighting himself because he wants to get closer. With the Six of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that's the indication that this is like what's going on within him, that there's been a big storm and it's getting easier because of you and because of your energy. Okay. Let me pull one more card. Let's clarify. Can we clarify this reading? Clarify this reading for Playboy Bunny. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you know, I get into the energy. I mean, that's where we find out, you know, what's really going on. And sometimes, like, that's why sometimes it takes so long for me to answer a question, because, like, sometimes it's not just a black and white question. Sometimes there's stuff going on with people that is like really challenging, or has happened, stuff that's happened to them in their past that is causing the present thing to happen, to the present or the current feelings to happen. Okay. Inner child. All right. You make him feel like he wants to have fun again. He has closed himself off, like from the past. He is super closed himself off, and you're starting to open that up within him again. All right, and that's the net, and the net breaks. Okay, and so since it's on the bottom of the deck, that's something that you're helping him with. You're helping his net to open up, and because he's been like, it's looking like he's been asking for a love situation deep down inside, like, man, I wish I had a girl, like, you know. But it's it's kind of looking like his wishes coming true. Okay, take a home resonates. Taking over resonates, Playboy Bunny. Okay. I'm seeing Dream Girl. All right, let me know how it feels. Okay. What is coming for Anna and Christopher this week, Spirit? What is coming for Anna and Christopher this week? What is coming for Anna and Christopher this week? Dreams coming true, exactly. This week. This week. Okay. I mean, Christopher Spirit. What is coming for Anna and Christopher this week? What is coming for Anna and Christopher this week? What's coming for Anna and Christopher this week? Yeah. Queen of Wands, sharing energy. Oh, and the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Okay, King and Queen coming together passionately. Okay, well, coming together so that we can figure out what kind of action we need to take. Like this, and I'm seeing the words power couple. Okay, so prepare to have some kind of interaction, most likely a conversation. Prepare to have a conversation that is action oriented. Like, okay, so what are we going to do, and how are we going to do this, and how are we going to build this, and how are we going to what kind of activity are we going to put into this, what kind of energy are we going to put into this, you know. And even if it's not about energy, like what kind of work are we going to put into this, you know, and into building. I just saw building a family, but this also has to do with building work and career. Okay, and this is going to be very, very, very Christopher focused. Okay, a lot of this energy energy. Some of it will be about you. Okay. Make sure that you put your 2 cents in about your career, school, whatever it is that you want to do. Make sure that you are heard because he's listening. Okay. And you listen to him too. You already do, but y'all, it looks like there's gonna be something that has to do with how you're building. Okay. Let me know how it feels. I'm glad I'm making positive impact and not a negative one. Yeah. You're welcome, Playboy Bunny. Will Anna be happy with the results from her lipo? She's so glad she waited because her doctor gave her a $500 discount. Good. So now for sure I'll be getting my liposurgery on July 1st. Awesome. Okay. For Anna's spirit, will she be happy with the results from her lipo? Will Anna be happy with the results from her lipo? Excuse me. Will Anna be happy with the results from her lipo? Okay. 5 of Wands. I feel like you got this the last time you asked this question. Okay, let me know. But Order Out of Chaos is gonna be challenging at first. It's gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm seeing like I'm seeing you like crying. Like when you get home, like you looking in the mirror, just you looking in the mirror and crying. But with the Queen of Rings on the bottom of the deck, that's nurturing the physical space and the physical body, right? Once you get to nurturing it and taking care of it, and as time goes on, you're going to appreciate it even more. Okay. And so, that 5 of Wands, it's like that pendulum swinging back and forth, like something holding me back and then making progress, holding me back, making progress. Okay. So the holding me back is the pain of it. And, maybe the bruising and how it looks and feels at first. Okay. But then as you go along, as you take care of it, as you heal, even, you're gonna come to appreciate it more. Okay, try not to get all caught up in the immediate appearance. Okay, because I know when I got the only surgery I've ever gotten was a C-section, but I know when I got my C-section, I was like, is this gonna be here forever? Like, okay. Can we clarify the 5 of Wands? And you still have one more card left, Anna. Can we clarify the 5 of Wands for Anna? Clarify the 5 of Wands for Anna. Clarify the 5 of Wands for Anna's spirit. Okay, this is way too many cards. I'm just gonna pull one. Okay. 5 of Wands. Okay, mine 6. That has to do with your mental state. Okay, it all depends on how you are looking at the situation. It all depends on how your mindset is about the situation and about your body. Okay. Message from Spirit for Anna. Message from Spirit for Anna. 8 of Wands. Gaining momentum. I'm seeing gaining momentum in your life, and also this has to do with gaining momentum physically. Okay, even though it has felt like things are taking a long time to stabilize or to manifest or to be physical or to happen the way that you have set intentions for these things to happen. Whatever it is that you're praying for, wishing for, momentum is building. This is not to say this is going to happen now or next week, but momentum is building. It's kind of feeling like you have been seeing little signs like, okay, this is getting better. Okay. And then you have those moments where you get caught up in, oh, but it's not as better as I want it to be. Okay. You should know that you're not alone, is what Spirit says. You're not alone, and you're not alone in making this stuff happen. You're not alone in making these things manifest. Okay. It's kind of vague, but they're trying to keep you encouraged. Okay. Also, we're going to focus a little bit on the 8, the supreme mathematics of it, which is building and destroying. So as you build up momentum and as you build up new experiences that come in and that are happening, just know that old experiences and old emotions and old living is going to fall away. And that's going to be a little uncomfortable sometimes, but it falls away to build up again in a better way, right? I'm going to email you soon. Okay, looking forward to it. And I think I'm going to get out of here. Let's call. Let's call for alcohol. If you're in the room and you want a reading and you're like, wait, hang on, just type something really fast. Because I know there's times where like I'll get off and then people email me like, you got off before I could put my thing in. Okay. Love you too, Anna. I'm excited about things happening in your life for real. Like, because it looks like there's some stuff that's starting to become the way that you want it to. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Okay, y'all. If that is it, I am going to get out of here. I love you. Stay in your timeless bubble of creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all of humanity. Me too. It's crazy. Happy Sunday for you 9-to-5ers out there. Happy Monday. Don't work too hard. Take deep breaths. Take like 2-minute breaks just to pause and breathe. Okay, you will get through it. I love you so much. And if you're ever feeling like you're alone, or if you're ever feeling like stuff isn't working out, just know Mikaela is here in your corner, rooting for you forever and forever and forever. Okay, I love y'all so much. And I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye.